Today is the day that an honored man that went by the name of Idris Barzani passed away. And I'm going to be presenting a seminar about him in a private school. Hello, today I'm going to be presenting a piece of Idris Barzani's life. So Idris Barzani was born in 1944. He was a great man who protected our country in the 1960s when he became a peacmaker. That's when he started. He was a great man. He protected our country from Iran, Iraq, Syria, Turkey, and many other countries that were trying to take our land and our resources. He kept our Kurdish rights and many other rights and land and many other places that he kept protected, and he played a major role in freeing Kurdistan from Iraq. He was born in 1944. He was born in Barzan. Later in the 1940s, he traveled to Mahabad. In Mahabad, he stayed in Mahabad for 11 months. After the 11 months, he had some problems. Iraq was starting to take over Mahabad for the land. His father, Mustafa Barzani, stayed there and fought with other Soviet members. Him and his brother became peacmakers in the 1960s. In the 1960s until the 1970s, he was trying to make peace with Iraq and Iran. So they would have no problems and they won't fight against us for our resources or any of our land. In the 1970s, he managed to make peace, him and his brother. They managed to make peace with Iran and Iraq. And Iran, when they made peace, him and his brother traveled to Iraq to see what would the people do. Most of them were celebrating because of the peace, and most of them were happy. But unfortunately, in 1975, the leaders of Iraq and Iran destroyed the truce. When they destroyed the truce, unfortunately, Idris Barzani had to fight back. He had to fight and fight against Iraq and Iran again, so they can make peace again. But he managed to free more parts of Kurdistan. And Idris Barzani didn't give up. He kept on fighting until the day he died in the year 1987, and due to an unfortunate heart attack. And he died in 𝒂𝒓𝒔𝒂𝒓 in Iran, but his body was later moved to Barzan to be buried. Thank you for attending.